So our customers are falling in love with the Squirrel brand, and to me, this is my ultimate favorite item from Squirrel brand.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
This is actually 3 one-pound tins of buttercream pecans coated in chocolate and thick, and only at QVC you're going to get 3 one-pound tins for a price tag of $38.96. If you've had these before, give us a call on our testimonial line, 1-800-395-1601. That's just one of the tins, and you're going to get 3 of them. And it is also broken down into 2 monthly payments of less than $20 a month. Richard Linton is our gourmet foodie. He travels the world to find the best foods. And it's so good to have you back.
Thank you. Great to see you.
So what is this all about?
Oh, my goodness, Mary Beth. So Squirrel brand is the oldest registered nut company in America. We've been around for more than 125 years.
Wow.
And what we do is we make the finest gourmet nut and chocolate assortments. And I want to get right to showing you what's actually in the ingredients, because you're getting 3 one-pound tins of the chocolate-covered buttercream pecans. And I just wanted to show everyone how we do that, because Squirrel brand is about small batches. It is about the artisan process. And we have first of all, we cure the pecans with buttercream. So we candy them. So we add a little bit of cream, and then we add some pure cane sugar.
Oh, wow.
And then we cure them overnight, and this is what happens to these buttercream pecans. Do you see that coating? Do you see what they look like?
Oh, my goodness.
And then we take our chocolate and we dip, obviously not just once, more than once, but we dip in the milk chocolate.
Oh.
We just keep dipping. So it's a 2-day process, and you can see, look at that. So you have the velvety texture of the pecan. You have the buttercream coating, that candy coating. And then you have the chocolate, thick layer of milk chocolate.
And that's the combination that is absolutely award-winning. And when it is all done, you have got this gorgeous pecan that will just absolutely, it's so tantalizing in your mouth. You cannot have just one. That's all there is to it. You cannot eat just one. And that's why we give you 3 tins of them, 3 pounds
3 one-pound tins.
$38.96. Wow, so here's the thing. So you start with great pecans, obviously, and these are different sizes, pieces of pecans. They're not all going to be full, whole pecans.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
you know?
obviously they're not whole pecans, because then these chocolate pieces would be the size of a golf ball. But if you look at them, look how beautiful they are. We like to say sometimes the pecan is the star of the show, sometimes it's the chocolate. So, there are different sizes. But I always like the analogy that if I was walking through the Burlington Arcade in London, and I was looking for some really sort of posh chocolates, and I saw these, I saw 9 or 10 in a box, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I've got to have some of those. And then you can see, as Mary Beth is holding, you can see when you bite through that, that you can actually see the texture. You see the velvety pecan, and then you see the layer of the buttercream around the edge,
and the chocolate.
Thick
Look at how much chocolate. I'm going to rest my hand here so I can hold it still. Look at what I just bit into one.
Look at that.
Halfway through it, and look at that.
And look at the thickness.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's why these are going to be one of those things where I'm going to say, don't sit down with a whole tin, because you won't get up again until the tin is empty. That's how yummy it is. But let's talk holidays.
Yeah.
You can choose to have this shipped out right now. I highly recommend that. And then the November 10th date, or it can ship out December 8th. So you could even use bill to, ship to. Send these to part of your family members who you maybe can't be with for the holidays.
No question.
But you also should have a set at your home.
For you.
Because when people come over, even if you say, hey, just come on over for a cup of coffee, you're going to take this tin, and one of the tins, and open it up, pour it into one of your pretty dishes, and now you've got chocolate, pecans, buttercream glaze on the pecans, and it's all there with a cup of coffee, I'm telling you.
With a cup of coffee.
Or tea, because you're English.
No, I prefer the coffee. I'm definitely a coffee connoisseur. But my wife's an interior designer, and she is starting to use Squirrel brand to put in little accents around the home. So say you have your grandmother's favorite bowl, especially around holiday time, these look like sort of jewels, but the fact that you can eat these and the fact that you bite into the chocolate and you have that crackle of the butter rum and then you have that velvety texture, it's such a sort of tantalizing taste experience.
You know
really
why?
is.
Because when you first put it in your mouth, the chocolate starts to melt.
Yeah.
So you get that chocolate decadence. But then you can't wait and you've got to bite into it, right? And then you've got the crunch of that buttercream glaze into the softness of the nut. It's to die for. It's so good. And I got to tell you, believe it or not, and it's not a mistake, our immediate ship date is the most popular because nobody wants to wait. And the fact is that you can also pick, you know, you can get these home. You could open up a can in a week from now and have them when you've got some people over or just enjoy them yourselves. And then you've got 2 more cans yet that you can save for company. The other thing I want to let you know is that there is auto delivery. So a lot of you will want to pick that up. That means that whatever date you choose, now or November 10th or December 8th, it'll ship out then. And then 60 days after that, you will get another set of 3 tins. So here's the best part. If you go with right now shipping out, 60 days from now, which is right around Christmas, you're going to get another 3.
Perfect.
So it is great, even if you're for New Year's Eve. I mean, this is just one of those things you should have in your cupboard, ready to go at a moment's notice.
I mean, remember, this company, Squirrel Brand, you know, we were actually founded in 1888. So we've been doing what we do for just over 125 years. We've survived countless business revolutions, 2 world wars. And, you know, what we love to do is create gourmet nut assortments. This is exclusive to QVC. You cannot get this anywhere else, Mary Beth.
Just here. And here's the other thing, is that look at the price tag. I mean, $38.96 for 3 tins of lots of chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see you're getting a lot. This is 3 pounds of chocolates. What would you pay for 3 pounds of chocolates that were gourmet? I mean, you'd pay a whole lot of money. Plus, we're offering it on 2 monthly easy payments for you today because it is a hot pick. We're going to go off to the phones. 2,000 sets already spoken for. And
Thank you.
if Sharon wants to come in anytime, I hate to throw you a pecan, so come on and take some yourself.
Are you going to do a Blue Man Group style and just throw it to me across the set? Hi,
Good evening.
Richard.
Tell everybody
Good
what you
evening.
think of these, and then we'll go to the phones.
Well, I adore these personally because, first of all, when you look at them and they're inside any dish, everyone has a vessel of some kind at home. It might be something you inherited from your grandmother or something fun that you picked up at the store the other day. But if you love it, you want to put something nice in it. They are so shiny and they catch the light almost like jewelry.
They do.
When you see it in the bowl and then you pick it up and you take a bite and it's creamy on the outside, whisper crisp just at that layer before you get to the hardiness of the nut. They're just perfect. Every single one of them is perfect.
They really are. This is one where it's hard to stop. It truly is. We're going to go off to the phones. If you want to get all 3 tins, use the easy payment plan. And like I said, this brand won the award for Best Newcomer.
And thank you for that.
Congratulations.
We're
Thank you,
loving
Sharon.
that.
Thank you.
It is really a great brand, whether you get the chocolate ones or just the regular nuts. Norma from Oregon. Norma, it is Richard and Sharon and Mary Beth. How are you today?
I'm fine. Hello,
Hi, Norma.
Richard.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Norma.
I'm all right. I'm a little hoarse from a cold I'm just getting over with. But
Oh.
Well,
everything you said a minute ago really strikes home because I frequently use pecans or some kind of nut in my baking. In fact, some people complain. They say, why do you have to put nuts in everything? But I do. And my son bought me a bag of candy last week for my birthday, and he paid more than one of your payments for that sack of candy.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
that's
So
just
I
it.
feel like this is a really good deal.
Thank you.
Norma, these are truly so delicious.
Yes.
I mean, they are going to be, you should keep a tin just for yourself, you know,
Well,
and
I'm
enjoy them.
thinking it's going to be hard to give them away and not keep some for myself.
Oh, Norma, I think you
Exactly.
could keep them all. I'd be perfectly okay with that. You know, just keep them in the pantry.
I would too. You know, the kids are saying, I've got 8 kids, and they're beginning to complain because Christmas is kind of a terribly overbearing because they have to buy presents for everybody.
Well,
We
Norma.
may just What?
If you have 8 kids, I don't think these are going to last very long.
Well, not if I give them away, but I think we're going to decide to either draw names or we're just going to get presents for the kids.
Yes.
But even the kids like candy.
Absolutely. You're going to be all set. First of all, you are a blessed woman to have 8 children. And how many grandchildren do you have?
Oh, I probably have 25 or 30, and then I have I also have great-grandchildren.
You have deserved all of the tins. They're all yours, honey.
I agree.
Norma, thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for your call. And God bless you. Have a wonderful holiday time with your family.
Yes, and you guys do the same thing.
Oh,
Thank
Bye,
you.
Norma.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
I
Thank
gotta
you, Mary
tell
Beth. Thank you,
once
Richard.
again, you saw how he did that. From taking those beautiful pecans, and I'm sure because it's a company that's been in business 125 years, they are looking for the best pecans.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're going to go wherever it takes to get the best pecans.
The best pecans, the finest. It's pure cane sugar.
Yeah.
Buttercream. It's the top quality ingredients and that thick dairy milk chocolate to finish off with.
Right.
Just to enjoy every single mouthful.
And multiplying those dippings. You know how something is double dipped? Well, guess what? This is probably triple dipped. I mean, it's a 2-day process.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you
make
right
these.
now. I'm going to show you again what that turns into. So there you can see we dip, and then that is what you get, that thickness. You can see the candy, the butter rum coating around the pecan, and that is the taste sensation. That is what is going to melt in your mouth, and you will not be able to put the tin down.
Here's what I want you to know. Lots and lots and lots of people are choosing the ship date of right now. You want these? I get it, because it's so good. So you'll get these in about a week's time if you choose right now to have them shipped out. If you decide you want to wait till November 10th and have them shipped out then, or December 8th, you can still do that. These are not available anywhere else, and I would highly recommend that you go on auto delivery, because you get to stay at this price, stay on this easy pay. You'll get your shipment whenever you choose, the now or the November or December, and then 60 days after that, you'll get another shipment. It's just those 2 shipments. That's all we can really lock in on at this price and this easy pay. And you're gonna get 3 1-pound tins. That's a lot of pecans, that's a lot of chocolate, and the buttercream. And don't forget Squirrel brand. Go on QVC.com and just type in Squirrel brand, and you'll see all the different kinds of nuts that we have here at QVC from them. But nobody else has these unless you're watching and shopping QVC.
Absolutely. Yep.
Richard,
because
thanks
you deserve
so much.
it. You deserve it.
You do. I deserve this.
Feel free.
In the meantime, 4,000 sets already gone. Continue to dial in, and Sharon's got a great hot pick coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you, Mary Beth. I do have a really terrific hot pick coming up in about 10